Plaintiff Enrique Bajirano says he and the defendant were roommates, and he claims the defendant is the only grown man he knows with a stuffed animal collection. Enrique is suing his former roommate for a security deposit. Defendant David Yakubovich says he and Enrique were close friends, and they used to do yoga and attend music festivals together. David claims after Enrique moved out, he and his wife broke into David's apartment, and he has the video to prove it.
Start with you.
I met David in 2013. I was visiting my brother. He was working there in the common area, kind of presented himself as a very close friend of my brother's, and networked me into friending him on Facebook, got my number, cut to 2 years later, and we're roommates.
I mean, before you cut, what was happening during that 2-year period?
We kind of had some friendship I lived in Gainesville at the time. He had previously gone to University of Florida, so we had kind of a friendship there, but we weren't really in touch for a couple years. I moved to New York. I needed a roommate I had a friend of mine, and so we posted on Facebook. He responded. And then, we became roommates. I called in March of 2016.
How did that go?
Well, it was a little strange. David is an odd
he looks strange
person.
over there nodding out. What are you nodding out for?
Sorry?
Your eyes were closed.
I'm okay, Your Honor.
You're not on the opioids, are you?
No opioids, Your Honor.
You're not a dope fiend, are you?
None of that, Your Honor.
All right, you come here nodding out. That's what dope fiends do. And they can nod out while they're standing. A true dope fiend, he can nod out while he's standing. A beginner dope fiend got to sit on the couch or lay on the couch or something. A real dope fiend, they do what you do. And that's what you were doing. Go ahead, is it dope fiend or not?
Not that I know of.
You had to take a deep breath. You're getting high with him. That's what that means.
Well,
go ahead. And y'all moved in 16, and how did that go?
There's a lot of drama. From the beginning, I think he's an odd person. And
wake up! Go ahead. So you can hear the case at least. Yeah. If I rule against you, you need to know why.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
So,
coffee don't do no good for dope fiends. So I was about to offer you some coffee. That don't offset Percocet. Go ahead.
He was like only grown man I know that has like a stuffed animal collection. He was very gropey, like very, he would make our friends very uncomfortable, very physically, uninvited back rubs kind of thing.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Give me some background.
Yeah, so I agree. I've known Ricky since 2013. We used to be close friends. We would do yoga together. We would attend music events in Gainesville. We played video games. I consider him a close friend back then. In the beginning, I thought it was good. So when I moved to New York, which was my dream city, in the end of 2015, I started by subletting places. And then, as he mentioned, in 2016, he was looking for a third roommate. I connected with him. We signed a lease. Everything was great. We actually had chili cook-offs.
What was the lease, the terms?
It was a 16-month lease. It was $2,600 for the lease.
Per person?
Total for all the roommates.
$2,600?
It was 3-bedroom, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
3-bedroom in New York for $2,600 a month. You all must have been living with the rats, not having rats, living with them. Well, all right, so $2,600 total. And how did that work out amongst the roommates?
I was paying $750 a month. Ricky was paying $850 a month, and the third roommate was paying $1,000 a month.
How was the rooming situation? Did you all get along?
Generally, I think we got along good. As I mentioned, we had events, Your Honor, like wine tastings, chili cook-offs in our backyard. So overall, it was a good situation during the first week.
Okay, you tell me what happened then.
Well,
Why are you suing him?
We paid 2 months of security deposit, $5,200. My share of that was $3,700, and David's share of that was $1,500. David had not paid his rent in several months, and in September, we all agreed the best way to resolve the issues would be to move out by November 1st. David was aware of this. I also have text messages.
And you all notified each roommate?
And the landlord.
Your
and
Honor.
Each roommate agreed?
Yes. Well,
okay.
the deal was that if we moved out by November 1st, we would have our security deposit returned despite the fact that
And what
there was
did
unpaid
happen?
rent.
Why are you suing him? He didn't move out in time? What?
He stayed for 2 more months without paying rent, and essentially the
So he stayed
balance-
November and December.
Yes. All I want is my share of the security deposit. I lost a lot of
And
money.
that was $850?
That was $850 times. Well, there was 3 bedrooms, but I covered the security deposit for our other friend, who was a close friend of mine. Mm-hmm. Her rent was $1,000, 2 months. That's $2,000. My rent was $850, 2 months. Total is $3,700.
Okay. Sir, what do you say to this?
So, Your Honor, this is factually incorrect. I was traveling outside of the country in October 2017 when Ricky and his wife notified me that they were going to be moving out the end of October. I have text messages that show that I did not agree to this and that we had previously, through text messages, agreed of a January 1st, 2018 move-out date.
We agreed to
Further,
Hold on, sir.
Your Honor, further, when I was out of the country, I had set up video cameras in my room. At this point, I was receiving notifications that a private investigator was visiting the house, seeing where I was. And when I came back to the country, Ricky and his wife, they were moving out. Once they already moved out in December, they actually broke
moved out in
into the
October.
Quiet,
apartment.
sir. Pardon?
I have video evidence. I'm glad to share with the
They
court.
broke in the
of them
house to
breaking
do
in,
what?
trying to make it look messy, recording it, showing that I was a slob. In addition,
Like
going
trying to
into my...
steal their rent from you. People shouldn't have to steal their rent. You should have paid your rent. Let me see. What are they breaking in for? People break in to steal. Hello? When I was breaking in the house, I was going in to steal.
That's what they were going in for, Your Honor.
Just kidding. I don't think I.
No, we had agreed with the landlord to return the apartment on this day.
So this is Ricky and his wife breaking into my room.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be moved out. You said you would be moved out. We have text
They were
conversations.
checking where my
saying you were
Canon
gonna be
camera
moved
was. They wanted to sell it.
out. We were
They see I
there
have an
to
iPad.
return the apartment to the landlord.
Printer.
Quiet.
What is that?
And this video is dated.
So how is this relevant to you paying your rent, sir?
That's my
I have documentation that I've paid my rent.
Did
And
you stay?
interesting.
Did you stay November and December?
I did stay November.
Why shouldn't you pay?
So every time I pay my rent, I pay the landlord. I didn't find out until later in that summer that they were not cashing.
All right, it's not too late. Now what do you say about it today?
I reached out to the landlord, and the landlord's been dodgy and shady.
Okay. Can you catch the landlord?
We got a lot of conversations with the landlord.
All right, he can catch him. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you. Well, I just want to say that I came here for justice, and justice was served. I brought my little luck charm. We're here in Gotham City. So I'm very happy with the outcome, and I'm glad we didn't have to go further into any drama.
I think Ricky should have gone after the landlord. Ultimately, that's what the security deposit was about. I'm glad I was here today to present my case and only looking for the best.